Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I am Aaron Loomis coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn Liu, Seth Guys, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
I am the Warhead.
I'm the Walrus.
There you go. All right. So today we are talking about the 601 La Bomba Warhead 7. Cigars, I guess it's Churchill 7 by 50. Comes out of the San Lantano factory in Nicaragua. Wrapper is Nicaraguan broadleaf, binder and filter both from Nicaragua, blended by Hector Alfonso. Price point is $10.50, and the cigar was released in September of 2021. So with all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with the cigar?
It was overall average. Not a bad cigar, but
That's not what your score says.
true. But you scored it lower than me. Did you? Wait, did you?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
giving us? We're not even done with the story yet,
Yeah.
man. God.
Spoilers.
Okay. Anyways, so there's definitely what I probably like the most about the cigar is there's a lot of good body to it. There's like a nice density to the smoke in the body.
Viscosity.
Yeah, the viscosity of it.
Thick.
But so the first third actually, like I thought, it opened up real nice with like some nice like this chalky cocoa. There's like a really rich like dense compacted kind of like a dry soil to it. Got leather, which I typically don't like leathery kind of notes, but if you give it to me in this kind of a format in which there's like really nice viscosity and just earthy and this chocolate, then I don't mind it. It's more of a complementing flavor for me. So medium full in terms of strength and body, but for most of it, i.e. second third, last third, I thought that it got a bit too leathery. So less of that cocoa, that rich soil aspect of things, and it just got more and more leathery. That leather became more bitter, and it became really tannic, and it really stuck to my palate in the wrong ways. So yeah, I thought this was not the best rendition of the Warhead. I like the last one, but not this one.
All right, Seth, what were your thoughts?
He's got stuff sticking to his palate in the wrong ways. He's
Yeah.
got that stinky stick.
Yeah, I like it's like sorry, never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Well, listen, I love the leather, and I was getting leather with a cigar. So rich earth, leather, dark cocoa, dark spices. It was a Nicaraguan broadleaf over Nicaraguan tobacco. And it's just medium full. There's roasted coffee notes, just a dark, thick cigar.
All right.
June, sorry, I was.
All right, John, what were your thoughts?
Girthy. No, I mean, one thing I will say is Espinosa for a lot of cigars tends to come out of the gate with like a big blast of pepper or baking spices. And I was quite surprised at how subdued this initially was. June's totally right. It's got this wonderful viscosity of the smoke. And, the way I describe it is like sometimes you can draw on a cigar and you feel like when you take a puff, it's not satisfying. Like you have to take 2 or 3 puffs to be satisfied. And this is one of those cigars where you take a puff and like you're good. Like you don't need to take a second or third puff because that smoke is just thick. It's viscous. It's really nice. And this cigar for sure had it. For me, I thought it was a good experience. I got a lot of wood, baking spices, tobacco sweetness. There was a little bit of tannins, a little sharpness to the wood in the first third, but it's balanced against the sweetness. There's a little bit of breadiness in there. So, really nice profile. Definitely a darker, medium full profile. But like I said, it's nice that it kind of ramped up instead of just blasting out of the gate. Second, third, kind of more of the same thing. Cedar was a little bit more mild. Tobacco sweetness actually was more intense, which was nice. So, good engaging. And then the last third, as many people have already said, kind of is okay. Wood kind of was the primary flavor driver. So, really lacked the complexity of the first and second third. Construction was pretty much perfect. Ash was dropping in my lap nicely. Draw was perfect. So for me, good experience. What about you, Aaron?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started with toasted dark wood and potent black pepper. A little bit of mustiness joined in fairly quickly, and the pepper kind of mellowed a bit. Some dryers joined in at the start of the second third, and the profile kind of remained that way until the final third when the toast transitioned to char. Construction absolutely perfect on the cigar. I thought the cigar started well, but when the dry earth joined in at the start of the second third, just kind of this profile lost its edge. Just became pretty average. Kind of remained that way the rest of the way.
Would you say the Warhead was a dud?
Yeah, I mean it's like a bomb that's like falling, and it's got that scream.
Mm,
When it's in the movies, in the old movies, when you hear it like squealing at you coming down,
Yep.
and then it just like hit the ground and just didn't explode, I guess is how you say it. But with all that said, I think this is better than last year's version. And John and I can both say that. Seth and Jiunn think the opposite. But I think
once again we are torn. Once again, the Warhead divides us.
The cigar needed to hold on to that first third to really keep it interesting, especially for in this kind of a format where you have a really long smoking time. But I don't know that I'd come back to it, even though the score might look great. But it's just I don't know. I want to like the Nicaraguan broadleaf, but you got to do something enough inside that filler to keep it exciting. But I don't know. All right, let's get into the scores. Let's start at the top with John at 6.82. Jiunn and I both gave it a 6.10, and Seth gave it a 5.85. So, John, how'd that 6.82 match up for you?
Yeah, it matched up well, and the score matches up well. This is similar, I think, to the other Nicaraguan broadleaf we've had. I'm a big fan. I think the blend came together. Like I said, it was a lot more balanced and subdued than I was expecting for both the Warhead and Espinosa release. So, matches up well.
All right, Jiunn, 6.1.
It's kind of funny how you guys thought exactly opposite. I literally wrote in my overall review, that I thought this was like it's almost like the redheaded stepchild as compared to last year's Warhead. I think in terms of Nicaraguan broadleaf wrapper used within the last, it was only been out for like the last couple of years anyways, right? But I thought last year's Warhead was one of the better renditions of it, period. So,
Yeah, my 6.1 matches up well. It was an above average flavor profile, and they had perfect construction. So that's kind of what gets it over the 6 mark. Construction does help it. Flavor wise, it's like I said, it's not something I would necessarily return to. But it's still I probably within the top 15 or 20 cigars I've scored this year. So, all right, Seth, 5.85.
Listen, I think the cigar will age well. I think it seemed young. I think it needs to be in a bigger ring gauge. That's right, I said that.
Wow.
I know Hector likes to press. He likes to press those cigars, and he makes a Churchill seem like a Lonsdale, and he makes a Lonsdale seem like I'll just keep going down. But anyways, I think if he made this a little bit bigger, it would help the blend out. But what do I know? I'm just a white guy.
How dare you?
Oh, come on. Don't cut yourself short, Whitey.
I know. I'm a fucking great white guy, dude. So I'm a white guy. I know what's up. So, it was lacking some complexity. I'll say this, though. I think the band is what really caught my eye on this cigar. And I think I'd buy it again just because of the band. I don't know why. I think the band really helps the cigar from beginning to end, even when you take it off and you're not smoking.
What did you think about the band being as a foot band instead of like on the main part of the cigar?
Now I remember what I said.
Oh.
This is the one time where I was like, dude, they should have made a huge fucking band. Like, they could have taken this theme and taken over the whole cigar, and I would have justified it. It's the
super
one
cool
time.
band, though, right? I thought the band was really cool.
They could have made like a whole fucking airplane.
You guys took it off.
We smoked the whole band, man.
Yeah,
like to look at it, to unravel it, to look.
Yeah, I always try to take off the band like in one complete piece, and then I tape it in my book so I can go back and be like, look at how pretty that band is. It's so pretty.
Dang.
Yeah.
I just
used
threw
like
it away.
Little Elmer's glue. I have it in a little bucket.
So I was going back looking at last year's review because I wanted to see what the scores were like, and I saw the thumbnail for the video, and then we did the video published a week after 1 year exactly from today's date, and
Wow.
I want you to look. Other that there is some difference for Jiunn as well, but for the three of us, there's quite a difference in our appearance over 1 year. Are you guys ready for this? Are you guys ready for this?
Uh-oh.
Yes, let's do this.
Here we
This
go.
is funny.
So Jiunn had the buzz cut, right?
Damn.
Wow.
Seth had
Jesus.
the hefty beard. John was bearded up. I was really bearded up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Jesus.
This was shelter in place times, yeah.
This is November 30th of last year. So like
Jiunn-
almost a year
Jiunn,
to
you
the
looked-
date, you know.
You looked rough, June.
Yeah, I had
You
a
look
fucking
like-
you know the razors that you usually do to like shave your butt cheek hairs and your crotch? That's
Yeah,
what I
Dude,
was
you look
using
like
to buzz my fucking hair.
those like crazy North Korean guys who are like busting bricks with their hands and shit.
Seth,
That's
Seth,
what you look like.
Seth
Trying to-
looks
trying to
like he's Seth looks like he's teaching women's studies at UC Berkeley.
Yes, it totally does. Fucking
He's a professor for intro to
Dude.
feminism.
and that shirt, it's like a nightgown that I'm wearing. That I wear with some fucking Birkenstocks around campus and a walking stick, smoking a J, man.
So
Aaron looks like you just like walked out of the fucking woods and
Exactly.
like haven't seen civilization for years.
man, I miss my beard.
Oh,
I just
man.
thought that and I was like, all of us, man, are
1
fucking
year.
like a whole bunch different in 1 year.
Holy shit, am I wearing the same shirt?
You might be wearing the same shirt.
Oh my god, that's funny.
You know, the crazy thing is, I
Wow.
look older. Aaron, you look a little bit older. June, you look older. John, you actually look fucking younger now than you did back then. You
I
just
know.
are the Benjamin Button motherfucker. that
I
just
am,
keep
I am in fact aging in reverse. So next year when we do this again, you look at the video, all the wrinkles will be gone off my forehead, and yeah, I'll look a little bit younger.
Benjamin
the one
Buttons.
guy who comes out of pandemic looking fantastic.
It's all that. It's all that easy living, baby. Easy living.
All right. If you just catch this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. But also check out the full written review on the website, developmentpalace.com. Follow us on social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts. So iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.
La bomba.